Sparrow Hut, and the land of Terra Lava, each filled with unique enemies, bosses, and challenges linked directly to the environment around you. Play with your friend, or wife, or mom.
Hola a todos, espero que me estéis pudiendo ver ahora porque no sé qué me cojones le pasa a YouTube, que al final me acabaré pasando a Twitch. Pero bueno, veamos aquí el directo.
Gorgeous, hand-drawn, stylish pixel art. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, so just take a look and embrace it. The game costs $21.99 and will be available on Xbox One on October 15th. Be sure not to miss it.
Ever since we announced Project XCloud, everyone has asked one question: when can I get my hands on it? Well, luckily we're joined by Project XCloud Corporate Vice President Kareem Chowdhury to provide some updates on that. Kareem, great to see you.
You too, Larry. Always great to be with you.
Now, I know you're not just coming by to say, hey, things are going pretty good. You got some really good news coming up, don't you?
We do.
All right, we're going to talk about that in just a minute. But first, can you bring people up to speed? What is Project XCloud?
Project XCloud is our technology platform to stream console games from the cloud. We're incredibly excited about it. We've been working really hard on turning our Xbox One console into a server version that we're deploying in Microsoft data centers around the world. We've been testing at home. We've been testing as employees. We've rolled it out to broader Microsoft. And now we're ready to take that next step where we invite the public to join our public preview.
Now, you and I have been working at Xbox for a long time, worked on a lot of different projects, but this Project XCloud is massive, isn't it?
It is. You're taking all the fun and joy and complexity of a console, all the joy and complexity of a games, and we're putting it together, deploying it in the data centers to be able to stream an experience to users wherever they are.
Now, I hear you at home, you're saying, hey, you said there's going to be news. What is the news? Kareem? Let's get to it. What do you have to share with us today?
Our public preview is starting in October, and we are opening our signups today.
That is exciting news. Now, if you want to go to the signups, you just need to go to the URL on the screen, right?
Exactly. And we're going to be in 3 markets where we're starting: the United States, the United Kingdom, and Korea. And we're going to be opening up the invitations. We're going to select people from who signs up, and we're going to start kind of small, and then we're just going to continually expand over time.
Once folks get into the preview, what can they expect?
Well, they can expect to play Xbox games in a way that they never have before on their mobile device. You know, the original Xbox launched with Halo, and so we're starting our public preview with Halo 5 Guardians.
Great news.
A title that I've loved and enjoyed. It's been great playing it on a phone. And we're going to have 3 other titles from our first-party studios in the preview as well. Gears 5, the brand new title that just shipped from the Coalition, have an awesome time playing campaign Horde. We're going to put Sea of Thieves in there as well. I personally have been having a blast playing on my Project XCloud next to my kids on the couch while they're playing on our Xbox One X. And then a phenomenal fighting game I know Ricari will like, Killer Instinct.
Yeah, I mean, this is really exciting. I've had the chance to participate internally in our internal beta for quite some time and being able to play on the road. And I want to be very clear, you know, if you're playing something on your console, when you get into the program, it's just going to pick up your achievements, your save game, all of that just goes with you.
Exactly. We are not creating a separate ecosystem. So it's your account, it's your save game, your friends list, your multiplayer, your progression, your gaming history. It all flows between the two. So you can start Gears 5 on your console, and then you can pick up and play it on Project XCloud and vice versa. It's really up to you.
I can hear people at home smashing that URL right now to get in on it, but what do they need in terms of hardware to participate?
You need an Xbox One controller with a Bluetooth connection and an Android phone or tablet. We are starting on Android, and in terms of networking, we are going to work over Wi-Fi and a cellular connection. I want to double click on cellular just a little bit.
Let's talk about that.
You're going to work with any mobile provider that you have in the 3 regions that we listed. We are working especially close with, through technical partnerships with T-Mobile in the United States, Vodafone in the UK, and SK Telecom in Korea to make sure that we have a phenomenal experience for the customers.
I want to talk about Project XCloud is one part of Xbox game streaming. There's also another part called console streaming. Now, for those folks that can't puzzle it themselves, tell us what that means. What is the difference?
Right. Project XCloud is our technology to stream games from our cloud. Streaming from your home console is really just that. You have a console in your home that you paid for with games that you paid for. We're going to enable you to be able to stream those games to your mobile device as well while you're on the go. And we'll have more news to share about that at a future date.
All right, so there you go. Kareem's got the news for you. We're going to be rolling out the preview for Project XCloud in next month. Next month, and they participate. They just go to the URL on the screen to sign up, and hopefully they can join us.
Yeah, it's been an incredibly exciting time because I've watched people both on my team and within Microsoft get to enjoy games on Project XCloud, and the stories that they've been able to share have really been inspiring. So I'm excited to invite the public in. We're going to expand over time. We're going to make it better every single week based upon feedback, and I want people to, join us, have fun, play, and share their Project XCloud stories.
Join us on the journey. Kareem, thank you so much for today and sharing the vision on how we're expanding the way players can enjoy their favorite Xbox games. Once more, head to xbox.com/game streaming if you would like to express interest in participating in the Project XCloud preview. And that's what we're all about here at Xbox, giving you the options to enjoy your favorite games however you want. And of course, a huge part of that is Xbox Game Pass. Kate and Ricari, what do you have for us about that?
Well, thank you, Larry, for asking. And we've got plenty of games to make sure you don't lose that healthy TV tan. We just all want you to glow. Oh, yeah. Let's take a look at all the games coming to PC and console through Xbox Game Pass.
Vamos a ver qué juego nos traen.
That's right, coming up very soon, like in about 2 minutes soon, we'll have a fresh batch of new games coming to Xbox Game Pass for PC.
But first, we just released a gang of new games on Xbox Game Pass for console. Now, if you like seeing dudes with spiky hair scream a lot and punch each other,
That's just like Goku here, right?
too true, R-Town, which is why we've added Jump Force to Xbox Game Pass for console. Now, if you're already a member, you can download the game faster than Goku charges a spirit bomb.
It does take a while. Now, we've also added Bloodstained Ritual of the Night and Lego Worlds, both available right now to download and play on Xbox Game Pass for console.
Oh yeah, awesome game, high five!
You know what? We could not. Now, Xbox is
Pero
out here
fricatos,
providing you
tú
with
esto de
more
Xbox,
games than you will
sinceramente.
ever have time to play, because being an adult is tough. It's our personal mission to make sure that backlog never disappears, and we're just getting started. On that note, let's check out what's coming soon to Xbox Game Pass for PC.
Xbox Game Pass for PC is already home to amazing titles like Gears 5, Blair Witch,
Se agradece,
Bloodstained
el que
Ritual
incluyeron
of the
el
Night, and
Gears
Kingdom
5.
Come Deliverance, but we're just getting started.
Vamos a ver ahora qué
Here's a
juegos van a
few of the
meter,
titles coming to
aparte de
the
los que ya
service
están.
over the next few weeks. Fall is in the air, so put on that scarf and get ready to defend yourself from some pumpkin spice pillaging. In Bad North, you must defend adorable little villages
indies.
from marauding Vikings, because let's be honest, marauding is just what Vikings do. Are you bored of racing games that offer humane levels of challenge? Do you want to restart every time you slightly miss a turn? Or even think about missing a turn? Then check out Dirt Rally 2.0. Seriously, it's so tough, we gotta do it. We just have to. It might just be the Dark Souls of racing games. City Skylines is an urban planning sim that lets you cultivate the thriving utopia you wished you really lived in. Which is to say, yes, you can put your house on the same block as a Taco Bell. Enjoy this blast from the past, and we mean that very literally, since Saints Row 4, re-elected, has a dubstep gun. Yeah, remember when people like dubstep? That's just the tip of the ridiculous iceberg in a game where you, the President of the United
Sí,
States,
no, 4, en serio.
are trapped
Pues
in
ese
a
juego tiene más años que
simulation
Matusalén.
by aliens and must
¿Hay
fight the
más
way
juegos
out.
o qué?
It's kind of like the Matrix, but with dubstep. You know, I didn't really think I'd be saying that out loud today. Whether you're balancing the municipal books or presidentially punching aliens to dubstep, Xbox Game Pass for PC is dedicated to bringing you a variety of quality games. Make sure to check out the Xbox Beta app on September 26th for the next wave of games, and keep an eye on Xbox Wire and Xbox Game Pass PC on Twitter for up-to-date information.
No,
Look, we told you we weren't kidding when we said we were just getting started with Xbox Game Pass.
no había más juegos para poner, que no ese que tiene más años que Matusalén, ¿en serio? Microsoft.
We've got an Xbox Beta app update coming out in early October that includes UI enhancements to make it faster to browse your library. So I take it to mean the whole app is replaced by a giant button that just says play Bloodstained Ritual of the Night right now.
And we're also bringing a whole new group of indie games to the service through ID at Xbox. Now, the third episode of ID at Xbox Game Pass is in the works, and the team is really excited to share their latest news.
That includes titles like Genesis Noir, a hard-boiled detective story that takes place during the Big Bang. That's right, that Big Bang, the one that created our reality as we know it. You know, you couldn't have dames, whiskey, and jazz without the Big Bang, so
Combináis de los juegos indies estos de Microsoft.
There's also Rolling Mountains Downhill, a game that challenges you to race down a mountain without wrapping yourself around a tree, or a rock, or another tree, or even bigger rock. I think you get the idea.
I do. Now, if either of those games weren't esoteric enough for you, then perhaps we can tempt you with a cult pinball action in Demon's Tilt. This game combines bullet hell shoot-'em-up chaos with pinball action and a generous slather of pentagrams. It's hard to describe a better Friday night, if I'm being honest. Pentagrams, yes, that's my Friday night.
Generous slather itself. These are just a fraction of the amazing indie titles that the ID at Xbox team cannot wait to show you, with more games to come from publishers like Team 17, Daedalic Entertainment, Devolver Digital, and much, much more.
To see the full slate of indie games and get a special behind-the-scenes look at their development, check out the ID at Xbox Game Pass Fall 2019 Showcase on the Xbox YouTube channel on September 26th at 9 a.m. Pacific.
Now listen, if a cult pinball is just the tease, you know the full reveal is going to be good, so make sure to check it out.
The ID at Xbox Showcase may be a few days away, but you'll only have to wait a few minutes to see all the other amazing games we're featuring today.
So keep watching for an exclusive interview with the Outer Worlds senior narrative designer, an in-depth look at John Bernthal's role in Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and a romantic comedy/puzzle game about death. It's the person, not the concept, just to be clear. Apparently Death really likes to dance. Who knew?
Well, you will, as long as you keep watching. But first, Jeff,
tanto pinball, se pregunta de qué, pero me gusta ese
good call, Bloodstained, by the way. Fantastic game. We're playing it all weekend long. Now,
Más
we've got
bandos.
an exclusive look at a new enemy from the upcoming Souls-like Code Vein. Now, if you're not familiar, Code Vein takes place in a post-apocalyptic dystopia, is there any other kind, where anime vampires fight each other over dwindling blood supplies. We thought there were no more original ideas in this world. Code Vein launches on September 27th, so enjoy your first look at this enemy, the Cannoneer. Oh my God, Code Vein, like blood, vampires. I just got that.
Welcome.
Pues tiene buena pinta el Code Vein.
And now we take you from vampires to a game featuring enemies that would rather suck your wallet dry. It's the hyper-capitalistic spacefaring RPG, The Outer Worlds. We've got Obsidian senior narrative designer Megan Starks on hand to walk Kate and Rakari through the finer points of the game. But first, for those of you who aren't familiar with the game, here's a deep dive in to The Outer Worlds.
Do you dream of working on the frontier of space? Are you searching for exciting off-world opportunities? Can you pass a basic aptitude test? Then come to Halcyon, where prosperity awaits you in the stars. Owned and operated by Earth's most distinguished corporations, Halcyon's colonists are guaranteed full employment. Enjoy a productive life in one of our many employment communities across Terra 2. You'll have access to every modern amenity, from gourmet dining to guaranteed housing and company-approved social clubs. You never know what you'll find on Terra 2. Hungry for adventure? Apply for a post on Monarch instead. Gently terraformed and pristine, Monarch is an alien world just waiting to be tamed. Enjoy the outdoors, hunt local wildlife, and bring civilization to wild places. Some restrictions apply. Monarch is currently undergoing renovation. See your local board representative for details. our colony has a place for everyone. Are you a brilliant scientist? Or do you prefer working with your hands? Have you been rejected from every other colonist program? Not to worry. Halcyon accepts the lowest aptitude scores of any Earth Directorate colony. Improve yourself through our career development program. Sharpen your reflexes. Strengthen your muscles. Practice your social skills.
Thank you for considering me for your ship crew and/or outlaw gang.
Injured on the job? Don't worry. Our board-certified insurance program covers a wide range of conditions.
Es interesante el juego, las cosas como son.
Permanent concussions, and fear of heights. The board cares about your security. That's why all of Halcyon's workers have the means to defend themselves. We've got pointy weapons, smashy weapons, brainy weapons, and shooty weapons. From Spacer's Choice to Hammersmith, your local grocer carries it all. Ammo sold separately. Come join our corporate family. You won't find a warmer,
Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
friendlier, or harder working community of employees anywhere in the universe. So don't wait. Sign those indenturement contracts and get on board the next ship bound for the outer worlds. The Halcyon Colony, a better home for better people.
Well, as promised today, we are joined by this lovely lady to my right, not this guy over here, senior narrative designer Megan Starks.
Hi.
You're going to talk to us more about Outer Worlds. We're so excited
¿Se
to
me
have
estáis
you here
escuchando?
today.
¿Se ve o
And
no?
I'm going to go there. Give us the planetary view. I did it. You know what I'm
It's totally
saying?
fine.
Like, come on, it's Outer Worlds. Give us the planetary view. What does it look like? What is the game about?
Okay, high-level overview. The Outer Worlds is a new sci-fi single-player RPG from the creators of the original Fallout franchise, Tim Kaine and Leonard Boyarsky, and Obsidian Entertainment, who made Fallout New Vegas.
So with this coming from the same developers that gave us Fallout New Vegas, what does that mean in terms of gameplay? Are we going to see familiar worlds in a sense, or gameplay? Like, take us through what we need to know.
Yeah, I would say if you like that game, you'll definitely enjoy this one. It's very similar because some of the team who made that game were also working on this game. And we did use it as a touchstone a little bit. But basically, it's like everything you would expect from a classic Obsidian RPG. It's story-driven, or player story-driven, basically. You know, the choices that you want to make impact the world, the way you want to role play in the game, all the different stuff that you want to do. And we also provide different play styles for each quest. So it's like, do you want to talk your way through? Do you want to do full-on combat? Or do you want to sneak and do a stealth playthrough?
YouTube, sinceramente, si me estáis viendo, me estáis tocando ya
Yeah,
la
you can
polla.
totally do that. Yeah, I know.
That's my play style. Look, you said whatever play style I want.
If you get me started, I just won't stop. But
Well, that would explain why you're the senior narrative designer.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, basically it's like we have different, like, do you want to do crit path? Do you want to do side quest missions? And then also the NPCs will offer you like different types of quests, and you can decide which ones you want to do and how you want to play them out, which factions you want to side with, pit people against each other in different areas. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so let's talk skills, because we obviously have the typical strength skills, speed skills, but talk to us about the leadership skills.
Yeah.
Because that's something that we can use in this game.
Yeah, that's something brand new that we wanted to add in because we're all about the different types of play styles, like I mentioned. One of them is companion-based, which is, do you want to do your leadership skill? It makes you a more effective leader for your crew of companions that you can optionally recruit in the game. They will like interject in conversations, they have opinions about the world, but also makes them more effective in combat.
I do have a follow-up to this, which means, does this mean that I could hypothetically have an army of my own minions to go about and do my business? Because I've honestly been needing that for quite some time.
Well, a very small army, but yes.
I'll take it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Companion.
Yeah, I mean, they do. You have like companion abilities, so you can tell them. Like, I think people have seen Felix's drop kick, where you're like, you know, go kick this old lady, or hopefully not. And then you also have. I mean, sometimes I do that.
You said
it's okay.
play the way that you want to play. So.
I mean, I see judgment here.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying it might have happened in one of my playthroughs. So you can spec out their abilities, you know, their skills, however you'd like.
So we talked perks, abilities, skills, and whatnot. I want to talk weapons because I saw some crazy stuff, and I'm gonna have to reference the card here because I know there's a shrink ray, but a mandibular rearranger. So
yeah,
take me through those
Okay,
two
so
and
we
what
do
they
have different science weapons that you can find in the game. One of the playstyles we wanted to support is the whole mad scientist. We have a lot of research and development, different cool things that you can come across, and if you find them, one of them is the shrink ray and the mandibular
No sé por qué
rearranger.
cojones
We do have
YouTube
others that
no
you
me
can
tira.
find, but you'll have to play the game to get a hold of them. The shrink ray obviously like shrinks down your enemies, so they're weaker and easier to kill. And the mandibular rearranger is like arranges your facial features, so you might get like a giant nose and a tiny head and stuff like that. So it's pretty funny.
Little weaponized Pablo Picasso.
Yeah, we're always trying to add in the humor in every aspect of the game. So. Yeah.
Well, Megan, thank you so much for bringing us through the wonders of science and letting me say Pablo Picasso on the show. I think that hasn't happened enough. And thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Outer Worlds.
Yeah.
Right on. Obviously, the game looks incredible, and I cannot wait to shrink some heads and Pablo Picasso the H out of some peeps.
All right, it's gonna happen. It's absolutely gonna
100%, especially on Xbox Game Pass. Boom!
Well, stick right here because we got so many more wonders and delights coming on Inside Xbox. Speaking of which, we've got a peek at the latest Hitman 2 expansion in addition to a discussion with the developers of After Party, a game where you have to, get this, outdrink Satan to escape hell itself.
It's called a Tuesday, Ricari, but first, it's time to introduce you, all of you, to the wonders of very large men. Jeff?
We're talking about very large men.
What's going on with Gears 5?
I'll
chop liver?
I'll be honest, the sweatshirt
very
and the
large?
suit, they're doing most of the lifting here in terms of
Sure,
size.
sure.
Yes.
Well, you do look swole.
Thank you. We requested this desk just basically to hold
It
us up.
shows.
Well, unlike my body mass, Gears 5 has been growing and growing. Over 3 million players revved up their Lancers in the game's opening weekend. And all those players can look forward to a ton more content, can't they, Larry?
What type of content? Well, over the next 6 months, the folks at the Coalition are going to add 4 new characters, new versus maps, new modes, new escape hives, and over 400 customization items.
Is that right? 400.
That's what they're telling us.
That's what it said. All right, I trust you. 400 it is.
But wait, there's even more.
Okay.
We wanted to remind you guys that you can unlock Batista just by playing Gears 5, but listen to me, you have to play it before October 28th.
We're not asking too much of you here.
Once the window's closed, the character goes back into the vault.
And we had lost that combination long ago, so it's a really good game.